The Eagles are back, baby. The Eagles are back. And so is the victory celebration. Yo, everybody, how you doing? King Dingbat here. So today we have come with the hell is that? It's a big ass dog. Dallas still stinks. Yo, everybody doing? King Dingbat here, and welcome to the Victory Celebration Room, better known as my garage, where we come out to celebrate an Eagles victory. Now, we can't go and do it inside where it's nice and comfortable, because if we try to smoke in the house, the wife will double moonwalk my ass, and we can't have that. So we come out here in the Victory Celebration Room, and we celebrate smoking a stogie, celebrating Eagles victory, and it's just a very, very great thing, and I've been waiting for this for a long, long time. Now, before I start, one of the things that I usually do is dedicate the stogie to certain players, certain people, whoever deserves it. And today I have 3 people we're dedicating this cigar to. First is my man Hauzkat. Shout out to Hauzkat. He's been helping me design some new Philly 500 merchandise that will be coming soon. He also helped me develop a backdrop for my victory celebration, so we don't have to look at this ugly wall that needs to be painted, which I refuse to paint because Mark Holmes gets pissed off. He wants to come out here with Joe Boo and paint this house, but I won't bring his voodoo ass around here because I know he's gonna curse it. So I do have a backdrop. Couldn't use it today because it's 7 in the morning. It's just not bright enough in here yet, and I was having lighting problems with it. It was very spotty when I tried to use it, so we'll have to do it. Next time I'll have to work out the kinks. But Hauzkat, this cigar is for you, man. Shout out to you. Another guy that deserves this cigar, and we're shouting him out too. Travis Fulgham. What a game he had. He made a huge play in the fourth quarter. Great catch. It's not very often we see receivers make plays downfield for Carson Wentz. He did, scored a touchdown. He didn't even go out of bounds. He went in and scored a touchdown, which was huge for us. So shout out to Travis Fulgham. Thank you for catching that ball and scoring a touchdown. And the third guy we have to put on here, we have to give respect and smoke this cigar for. Carson Wentz, the North Dakota assassin, has returned. He has returned. What the hell is that noise? Is that a plane or a truck? That's a truck. They all come out when I'm out. When I'm inside, nobody's out. When I come out, everybody comes out. I know why that is. I'll get into that in a minute. But Carson Wentz definitely deserves a piece of this because he played a hell of a game. I mean, he made his mistakes, but what a gutsy performance. And he came up big when it counted. At the end of games, with games on the line, Dak Prescott throws interception. Carson Wentz, he scores touchdowns. So we're going to smoke this stogie for these guys in 1 second. I need to drink a little Zevia, sugar-free stevia Mountain Dew. That's what they call it. A lot of caffeine in this. I like it. Tastes more like Sprite, but it's good as hell. And there's no calories. All right, here we go. In honor of my man Hauzkat, Travis Fulgham, Carson the North Dakota assassin Wentz, this stogie's for you. Tastes so good when it hits your lips. Oh man, the taste of sweet, sweet victory. We haven't had it in a long time. I don't remember the last time I smoked a cigar. I think it may have been draft night. It's been that long ago. Oh, it feels so good. Whew. I tell you what, I'm smoking a cigar in a cloud of smoke. It is smoky out here. The sun's even having problems coming through. It smells like smoke out here. Now I have this. I'm getting a double whammy today, I'll tell you that. Crazy. But it's been a long time. It's been a long time since we smoked a stogie. And after last night, how could we not come out and smoke one of these victory celebration cigars? How could we not? It was a huge, huge, huge win last night. Not only because the Eagles won, but they're in first place. The Eagles are actually in first place. As bad as we struggled, we're in first place. And this is the difference between Eagle fans and like Cowboy fans, right? Not all Cowboy fans, but a lot of them, Mark Holmes included. You know, they brag, they got one win, they score touchdowns, they brag, oh, look how great we are, look how great, we're going to go beat the Seattle. We're this team, we're this, and we're the best team in the league. We struggle, we let our team have it. We kill our quarterback, we kill our coach, we kill our players, we kill everybody. And at the end of the day, at the end of week 4, we're in first place. We're in first place. Isn't that something? You hear this story, somebody's sawing. 7 in the morning, they're sawing. I'm telling you, these people are doing it because of me. Because I'm out here. Before I come out here, nobody's talking, no cars going by. It's quiet, dead quiet. This place is normally dead quiet until I come out here. And I know why. It's because of the fight that I had with the HOA lady last week. You know, people probably didn't like it because we started yelling at each other. You know, this lady, for those that don't know, I have this HOA lady, and I can't wait to get the hell out of here away from her. She goes around with this little dog, and she's got a clipboard, and she's sitting there writing, oh, that person's got something wrong with the door, this person's got something wrong with the window, and she's writing everybody up. Meanwhile, okay, one of the main rules of the place is you're not allowed to have your dog piss and poop in everybody's yard. And if they do poop, you're supposed to pick it up. But she doesn't do it. She lets the dog poop here, she lets the dog poop here. I say, that dog comes over here, I'm gonna get it. Don't bring that dog in my neighborhood. Don't bring him in my yard. She gets real mad at me. You know, and I'm out there the other day, I was doing something on the porch, I was getting some boxes from delivery, and she's walking by on the other side of the street, and she's like, you don't have your mask on. I said, what? She said, you don't have your mask on. Oh, there's nothing going to get on my nerves more. And I'm looking at her, and she's saying it. And this lady has 2 masks on and a shield. She has like 2 masks on. I can tell because the rubber bands are all crossing. I said, well, you're wearing the masks. All the masks in the world are on your ugly face. What do you want me to do? You have 2 masks and a shield, and you're worried I'm going to get you the Rona 1984? I'm like 40 feet away from you. This is what we're dealing with this person. I can't take people like that. You know, and the dog's pissing and pooping in everybody's yard. I'm surprised the dog didn't have a face mask. So I told her, you can't, you got 9 masks on. And she said something, then I said something, and then she said, well, I never. And then I said, and you probably never will either. And then she stormed off, and people were giving me dirty looks. I don't give a crap. You know, no, I don't like people telling me what to do. Nobody tells me what to do. Not even me. FedEx, 7 in the morning. I don't get it. Wait till I come out. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. Now, in regards to the game last night, you know, we needed to win. We all know we needed to win. It wasn't perfect. We still made a lot of mistakes, but there were a lot of good things that I saw, okay? The first thing I got to talk about, and to me the most important, and excuse me if I have to take a couple sips of this, my mouth is really dry today, too much smoke. But in regards to yesterday, to me, the biggest thing I took out of this game was the reemergence of the North Dakota Assassin. You know, we kill Carson Wentz. Everybody kills Carson Wentz. People are talking about put in Hurts, trade Carson Wentz, never should have got rid of Nick Foles, should have done this, should have done that. Carson, he's been getting killed. And I said, I want to see how he responds to that criticism. Now, I never joined the bandwagon of bench Carson Wentz for Hurts, give up on Carson, none of that kind of stuff. I didn't do it, wouldn't do it. I wanted Carson to play through, work his way through the problems that he's been having. And you know what? Yesterday, he made some mistakes. He threw an interception, missed some passes, threw some balls at people's feet. No question about it. But, man, he played one hell of a gutsy performance. He let it all on the line. You have to respect the way he played. He threw his body. He was out there. Even when he was lined up as receiver, he was blocking, man. He wasn't one of these quarterbacks like this. He was blocking. He was doing his thing, okay? I have nothing but respect for Carson Wentz and the way he handled the last few weeks, the way he responded last night. And yes, he made his mistakes, but when it was the fourth quarter, when the game was on the line, Carson went back, throws a bomb. Travis Fulgham down the sideline, touchdown, okay? It was huge. It was huge. And in the post-game interview, you could see the weight and the pressure of that moment. You know, that weight and the pressure of everything being going off of his shoulders. It was a big deal, and I think it's going to turn his season around. I really, really do. And he needed that. He needed that. And I just loved the way that he responded last night. And like I said, it wasn't a perfect game, but it was a gutsy game, man. It was a game that gets you out of slumps, okay? And look, in life, in general, we all go through ups and downs, and going through those tough moments, in anything you do. You know, if you can hang in there, pull through, you come out a better person on the other side. And I think the same goes through for quarterbacks. You go through hard times, you go through bad things, you learn lessons, but if you can get through that and play good still, you become a better quarterback at the end of the day. And I think Carson will. I think he will. And I think Carson's going to start playing a lot better. Because the other thing is, too, was when let me tell you, you know what, I start to rant too much when my cigar starts to go up. But Carson did what he had to do. I thought it was a big moment for him last night. I really do, and I'm really hoping that he'll seize the moment, you know. I definitely do. And a lot of times when you're struggling, you know, you start to press. You try to do too much. You hold the ball too long. And then more mistakes happen. Fumbles, interceptions, those kind of things. So having an opportunity to rise above that is a big deal. And now, with the pressure off, maybe Carson relaxes a little bit. Maybe things come a little easier. You see a little more accuracy, a little better footwork. The one thing he did really good yesterday that he hadn't done in the first 3 games, he was fluid in his movements, and he looked a lot faster than he has. Now, I've been saying he looks heavy, and I joke around that he's fat, even though he's not really fat, he's just heavier. And I thought that weight was contributing to his speed. But I obviously don't think that after last night. Now I think he must have been hurt the first 3 weeks, and they're not telling us. Because he looked a lot better. And I'm not talking about once he starts running, he's all right. He's fine. But it's that, like, from a stop position to go, that initial reaction, that initial burst. He hadn't had that the first 3 weeks. He had it last night. And that's a really, really good sign. So Carson played really good. Travis Fulgham, guy comes out of nowhere, plays really, really good. We seem to do a good job with these guys that come out of nowhere. They're a practice squad that get an opportunity. And that's one of the mistakes I think Doug makes. One of the mistakes the Eagles make is they have these young guys on practice squad and they never give them an opportunity. They stick with these older vets who continue to get hurt, and they don't really get a chance. We saw that with Hauzkat. We saw that with Greg Ward last year. We saw that yesterday with Jordan Mailata. Jordan Mailata's been waiting, 3 years? And finally got his chance. I thought he played really, really well at left tackle. I don't think Peters goes back there. I leave Mailata in there, move Peters back to guard. Maybe Peters will give us some straddle back now, but I doubt it. However, I thought Mailata played really, really good, and that's a good sign. And the Eagles, they need to let some of these young guys play sometimes to see what they got. And it seems like only when we get desperate do we do that, you know? So, shout out to Mailata. He played really good. I thought the defensive line played really good. Derek Barnett. I thought Brandon Graham played good. I thought the interior played good. You see Malik Jackson move the ball. I'm sure he's going to get fined for that one. And then Jannard Avery. Jannard Avery looked really, really good. I was really happy seeing him. I mean, he definitely has some speed. He definitely has a burst. And this thing's getting nasty, Taysom. And I think he did a great job, Jannard Avery. So hopefully he gets going. I really liked what I saw from him. And the defensive line. Now, Nick Mullins stinks. Let's be honest. He stinks. So, I mean, that was a little bit of a break. But the Eagles got done what they needed to do. Now, going forward, I want to see Nate Gary. I want to see him taken off the field. Alex Singleton played better than him. Yeah, he had a pick six, the ball thrown right to him. But he still played better than Nate Gary. Nate Gary is lost out there. He's too small and he can't cover. He needs to be gone. It's time to put in Sean Bradley. I don't care. Keep Alex Singleton in there. But they played much better when Singleton was in and Gary would be taken off the field. Now, TJ Edwards is hurt. That sucks. And I guess that's why Alex Singleton came in. However, I got to tell you, man. I got to tell you. I need Nate Gary off the field. Off the field. I thought Darius Slay played good. Got cheap shotted in the knee. It was ridiculous. I think they should find that guy for that because I think it was on purpose, okay? And but Darius Slay played pretty good. I'd rather Jalen Mills stay at corner than at safety. Keep Kevon Wallace in there. Look, Kevon Wallace, he got thrown by Kittle. He got thrown. He missed some tackles, but it was his first game. He'll be fine. Let him learn. It was a great learning experience for him. I would keep Kevon Wallace at safety. I would move Mills back to corner, and then he could back up Avonte Maddox. I don't want Mills at safety. I don't think Mills can play safety. He's too small, can't tackle. Okay, he's too thin. He's more of a corner. He's like a red zone cornerback. That's what he is. Okay, but Nate Gary's got to go, and Nate Gary's my big concern on defense. But shout out to the defense. I mean, the defensive line especially, they came through in a big way last night. I thought they played really good. Offensively, it amazes me that Carson Wentz plays better with these young practice squad guys that they call up than he does with some of these older wide receivers. I don't think that is because these young guys just respect him more or anything like that. I think maybe some of these older guys, they have name value, but maybe they're not as good as we think they are, okay? And it's just the truth. Maybe Deshaun Jackson doesn't have anything left. I mean, he hasn't looked good the whole season. And then you have Alshon. He isn't even back yet. What are we going to get from him? JJ Arthega, what the hell are these people doing 7 in the morning? Then you got JJ Arthega-Whiteside. He stinks. He didn't play. I would keep him off the bench, okay? But I like the way Fulgham played. I even like the way Deontay Burnett played. Hightower, I like the way he played. I think Hightower needs more opportunities. The big problem that I have still on offense for the Eagles, my issue going forward into the Pittsburgh game, is Doug Peterson's play calling and not using Miles Sanders the right way. Miles Sanders is your franchise featured back. He is your best, most dangerous weapon. And the Eagles continue to treat him just as another running back that they rotate in. They have no problem giving Miles Sanders a carry, taking him out. Giving him a carry, taking him out. I don't think that's the way to use him. You got to let Miles Sanders establish himself. He's got to be the guy to go out there and keep getting carries. Miles Sanders gets stronger as the game goes on. I don't know if you ever noticed. And you got to just stop treating him like he's just like Corey Clement or Boss Scott. He's not. He's your biggest weapon. And the last time the Eagles had the ball on offense, they needed one first down to win the game. First down, they run the ball, Corey Clement. Where's Miles Sanders? Second down, they run the ball, Boss Scott. Where's Miles Sanders? Third down, Carson rolls out and then winds up just going down because there was really nothing there. Where's Miles Sanders? There was that set of downs where we had to give the ball back almost cost us the game. Okay, that's the second week in a row where Doug Peterson, his play calling at the end almost cost the game. Now, a lot of people going, well, Doug's big balls are back because he went 4 on 2. I don't think that was big balls. I think those were fake balls, fake big balls. Okay? You want to have balls, then on that last set, on second down, throw the ball. That would have been ballsy, but he played really conservative towards the end, almost like not to lose a game. And he did that with Cincinnati too, in my opinion, at the end. So going forward, I want to see Doug get better. He's got to get better at the play calling. And then they got to find a way to use Miles Sanders right. You got to use Miles Sanders as your featured back, as your number one weapon. They have to treat Miles Sanders like that. He should be in the backfield. He should be lined up on the outside. He should be in the slot. He should be all over the place. The one place I don't want to see Miles Sanders a lot is on the bench. He had 13 carries yesterday. It's not enough. He's your number one weapon on offense, in my opinion. And I'm sorry if I keep taking sips, but it's dry mouth out here. But anyways, I really, really, really am happy that we won. And the thing I'm really happy about is I feel like Carson Wentz is coming out of it. And just the energy. Did you notice the energy that this team had after that touchdown defensively? I mean, they went and allowed a touchdown to Beathard, which was ridiculous. But, man, they came out. They all looked like they had a little bit of juice in them, a little swagger in their step. And I think Carson delivered that by throwing that touchdown. That was a big moment for the Eagles. And I do. I think the Eagles can go into Pittsburgh and win. I think they have that possibility. I expect them to play better next week. And we're going to start getting some guys back. And that's good. But I would continue to use the guys that are out there making plays, like Fulgham, Jordan Mailata, John Hightower. I want to see Hightower get some plays. Maybe send him deep once or twice. Do something like that. I want Doug to come up with some innovative plays. But overall, this is a huge win for the Eagles, man. This is a huge win. We're 1-2-1. We're in first place in the NFC East. We're in first place. Mark Holmes is panicking. He's losing his mind. He's texted me like 30 times before I even woke up. Congratulations on the victory, I guess. You guys stink. You guys still stink. We're going to beat you guys. Oh, he's panicking. Good, because he knows. See, the sleeping giant has woken. The sleeping giant has woken. And the Eagles are getting ready to go on a run. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm nuts. But I think that what we saw and how the Eagles win, not just that they won, but the way in which they won yesterday, is a good sign. It's a good sign, especially from our quarterback. And I've never been one of these guys, bench Carson Wentz, trade Carson Wentz, time for Jalen Hurts. Never was that guy. I said Carson has to work through this all year. And he has been. And that's the best case scenario. So right now, I'm expecting the Eagles to turn it up, to be better. Carson Wentz, my man, came through. Fulgham came through. I didn't even know who that guy was. I didn't even know his name. Really never seen him play. Never watched any of his tapes. So I was impressed. Now I want more of it. And we got to figure a way to go beat Pittsburgh. Damn, my cigar's out. Thing's dead. Anyways, cigars out. Victory celebration room continues. Hopefully next week I'll have that background up and it'll be a lot better. Look, people are sawing stuff only because I'm out here. Anyways, big win for the Eagles. I love it. Happy, excited. We needed it. My man, the North Dakota Assassin, is back. I feel good. I feel energized. I feel juiced. We'll be streaming the Eagles-Pittsburgh this week. It's going to be a blast. And I got to tell you, I expect big things from our birds. With that said, take care, talk to you later, and don't be a dingbat.